All right, you guys. So I'm having a little bit of dinner real quick. This is gonna be my last meal of the day. So I wanted to come and just hop in and see what you guys is up to. I'm not doing anything on this beautiful Saturday here in Florida. It's been raining all day, you guys. Ah, let me clean that off real quick. Okay. So it's been raining here all day, off and on. I came to the, I guess this is a teriyaki. It says sushi, teriyaki, and hibachi spot. So I got some miso soup. So I think that's what seaweed and tofu in here. So we're gonna eat this. This is my last meal of the day. So I try to make my last meal of the day a little bit lighter. Good evening, girlfriend. Hey, boo. Hey, how you doing today? Girl, I look a whole mess. Look, I've been up super early this morning. I got up and cut the grass. I've been running around just grinding, working all day. So my son got company. So I came up here. They got pizza. So I'm going to have sushi. So I got the miso soup, like I was just showing them. And then I got some, is it shrimp tempura? How do you say that? Oh, it's too bright. Hold on, let me see if I can work on the lighting. I hope y'all can see that. So it's really bright because the box. But anyways, that's what I'm eating. It came with some yum yum sauce, and I think this is soy sauce. I already got a drink from earlier, y'all. I had some lemonade from Subway. If y'all go to Subway, I love Subway. Go to Subway. Oh, it's gonna be so good, girl. I'm starving. So let me tell you, I call myself being a good Samaritan, right, y'all? And I didn't have no cash, and I really need to start carrying more cash because I'll be out and then I'll run into like a homeless person and they'll be like, bumming for money or whatever, and I want to give them money, but I don't be having money. So I had a 6-inch turkey and bacon sandwich from Subway earlier. So I eat one half, I pull up to Publix, and when I get to Publix, I'm about to I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna eat the other half. So I bite into the other half of the sub, y'all, and I promise, like, a homeless man comes up and was like, I had the windows down. I guess I was being too inviting, but the man, I'm gonna put this soy sauce on this. Oh, it came with some what's that? Wasabi and a pickle garlic. So the man walked up on me because I got the windows down, and I guess he was comfortable and was like, "Ma'am, do you have some money?" And I had no money, so I just was like, he was like, "Do you have some money for me to get something to eat?" And I was like, "No, but I do have. You can have the rest of this food." So he got the rest of my food. So now I'm starving because that was at like 12 o'clock. So I'm finna eat this. Ooh, it's gonna fall apart. It's got avocado, look like, and is that cucumber and shrimp in it. Hold on, y'all. I can't. It's like all the way falling apart, but that's what we're gonna do. Something like that. It's too bright in here. I need to back up. I'm gonna dip it in this little yum yum sauce. Oh, it's good too. I wasn't expecting to get no shrimp, but whatever. I just came to check in and see what y'all had going on today. I ain't really had nothing to talk about. I'm finna eat this and go back to the house and see what them churning up to. Them kids. This is falling all the way apart. I can taste the wasabi on that. I should have not gave him all my food, or the rest of my food. You too, boo. What's today? Friday? No, Saturday. Enjoy your shift. No, I'm finna eat all this. It's so good. Oh my god. But it's just not staying together. You can't even hardly taste like the, what is that? Cucumber? I think that's cucumber. What time is it? 7? Or it's almost 7. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. I had dropped a video earlier today. I think it was today, or was it yesterday? Talking about like a 401k. I'll make another video telling y'all what I do instead of the 401k. But I just want to come check in and see what everybody had going on tonight, just because I ain't go live. I was supposed to go live. My bad, y'all. Hold on. I was supposed to go live earlier today, but I ended up doing something else with somebody, so I couldn't go live. But I was looking at my analytics, and I was like, okay, the more I go live, the more engagement and the more like views is. And then really what I've been learning too, the more I go live, the like y'all be asking questions, so it kind of helped with like what I'm gonna talk about. So if you think about going, like, if y'all think about doing, and I keep saying y'all do a YouTube, telling y'all to do a YouTube channel, people don't want to listen to me, but if y'all do a YouTube channel, oh, it's 2 shrimp per, I see why it's falling apart. It's 2 shrimp per roll. Like, oh. That's too big for me to like take that big old bite. If you think about making some extra money on the side, do a YouTube channel. It's gonna take 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But once you get going, I hope you get them. Once you get going, you can see how the money is, like how to make the money. It's more than one way. I'm eating that and I'm watching these kids behind me be really messy. They just threw a whole soda in the damn on the damn ground. But anyway, so once you get going, you can kind of see how people making money with views, and if they selling product, they really making money. Not like a ton of money, but over time, the amount of money that's being made will be setting people up like long term, instead of like what I was saying in my other video, having a 401k. Like, if you're gonna spend $100 a month or $200 a month on a 401k, why not take the $200 and start a business? If you spend $200 every month on a business that's actually it at the beginning maybe breaking even, but later on actually profiting, maybe like after 2 or 3 years you start profiting, you'll be good to go. But if you sit there and you just keep spending money on a 401k, and not that a 401k is all bad, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's all bad. I'm just saying that like that's lazy. In the future, you won't be really like happy because you done put money, you put all your money in this 401k. And then when you pull out, like, you look at, you like, okay, I got 50,000, but when you pull it out, even if you wait until you on your 50s, almost 60s to pull it out, when you pull it out and they tax you, it's not that. It's not the 50,000 or 60,000 or 100,000 you thought you had. And the thing is, because it's gonna be later in life, like, let's just say you my age. Let's say you 30. Let's say you 40. I'll be 40 next month. Let's just say you 40, right? If I do 20 years in the 401k, that put me at 60. Let's say for 20 years. Ooh, I got my other phone. I can do some math. Let's say for 20 years, you do $200 a month. We're going to just throw some numbers out there. What's up, y'all? Hit the like button if you don't mind. Okay, so we're going to do, what the calculator? Okay, what I said, $200 a month times 12 equals $2,400 a month. I mean, $2,400 a year. We're going to do that times 20. Let's just say you start your career at 40. That's only $48,000, right? At best, you might make, what, 10% on that? What's that? Hold on, let me see. So if we say you're gonna make 10% on 48, or I'll round it up to 50,000 to make it easy, right? That's what, hold on. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I think that's 60. We'll say it's 63,000. Hold on, I think we'll round it to 65,000. Right. So when you go to pull that out, so the 401k, because they put it in the stock market, so the stock market is typically around a $10,000 or 10%, excuse me, a 10% growth over a 10-year time frame. That was where I was getting those numbers from, y'all, if y'all was wondering. So excuse me if I wouldn't explain to myself. But so let's just say you get the 10%. Now you finna have to pull your 401k out, right? You got to pull the money out of the 401k. And it wasn't taxed. So now when you tax it, what's mosquito in here? Well, I killed it. Now when you get taxed, it's getting taxed at the same, we'll say 35 to 33%. Because that's, right now, it's around 33% tax on your earned income. When you go to put your money out in 20 years, y'all, the dollar gonna be less than what it's worth now. So even if you do make it, even if after taxes it's 40,000 in the next couple of years, we're gonna say 40,000 after taxes and inflation, right? On a $65,000, so to speak, investment. If that's the case, shit, you might as well like come up with, do a business, because that ain't nothing. Like, that's chump change. You'll be able to get more doing a business than you was. This would be so soup, y'all. You'll do better. You'll come out better doing business than you will if you put a 401k. Now, let's just say you're not business savvy. Like, okay, Keioffa, I don't want to do no business. That's too much. I got to do my own taxes and all that. And you do. And that does come with a different level of responsibility. Oh, my God. That is so good. I just love it. I'm not like a super fan of tofu, but miso soup is like definitely on my top 10 favorite things to eat. That's so damn good. I wonder how much sodium in here. So if you're not business savvy, you don't want to put energy and effort into starting your own like side hustle or something like that. Because if you're not going to invest in your 401k, you still need to put the money somewhere. I'm not telling you not to put the money nowhere. I'm just saying I wouldn't take $200 of my money every month and invest it in a 401k that's on the pre-tax, like it's before the money been taxed. 401k before the money been taxed. It's just not a good business move. And your life is a business, whether you realize it or not. Whether you want to do business or not, your life is a business. You're a business. You're either a consumer or a creator. One of the two. Either way, you in the business game. This is so good, y'all. I'm going to go to straight sleep when I get down. I'm so tired. I got to put them puppies up. But if you don't want to do a 401k, then you don't have to. What you can do, I would just do a life insurance policy. Because at least with a life insurance policy, and I'm not selling y'all life insurance, I'm just being like giving y'all the tea. At least with a life insurance policy, it's post-taxed, right? So if you do a life insurance policy that's cash, that has a cash value attached to it, not just a term life and not any permanent, just any permanent life. Certain life insurance products, certain financial products offer cash values, with the policy. So let's just say you want to be a lazy investor. You don't want to put too much thought into your, retirement, all that. Life insurance is your 401k. Because it's the 401k that you got in your mind, I should say it like that. It's the 401k that you think your 401k is, but it's really not. Your 401k with a life insurance policy would be, okay, I'm going to pay, let's just say $200 a month, and I'm going to get $250,000 to $300,000 depending on how my health is. I'm going to get that in life insurance and like for my beneficiaries. If you get over time, let's just say over the next 3 years, like with a life insurance policy, if you're not 59, with a 401k, if you're not 59 and a half, you can't even touch the money unless you want to get penalized. So if you're willing to get penalized and you're willing to pay the tax payment, whatever you got to pay on the taxes to get the money. If you're willing to do that, then you might as well get a life insurance policy so you can take like 3 to 5 years, pay into that, and then you can use that money without being penalized by borrowing against it. Hey, Joshua. Hey, I'm sorry, boo. How you doing? I'm just snacking and eating with y'all. It's my dinner. So if you get the life insurance policy instead of 401k, you'll at least be able to use the life insurance policy without being penalized and being taxed on it. And you'll still have you'll still have some money for your beneficiaries if something happened to you. If for some reason you can't pay the money back, it'll just come out of the money that your beneficiaries would get. Now, because you're responsible, you'll be able to pay the money back. Because you'll look at it as a source of cash flow. Because in America, check this out. If let's just say you don't want to pay a lot of taxes, so then you get a lot of debt. The people that's paying debt, that's in debt, don't pay taxes because it's debt. It's not income. So in America, you got to learn how to play the debt game and the consumer game. And the business game. Like it's all a game. And you just gotta understand what you're doing. Like you gotta understand that either you're gonna play or be played. Right? So we do taxes. We look at our taxes as another stream of income. So people, the rich people, the wealthy people, like Donald Trump, like most people don't want to like him, but the truth is Donald Trump ain't paying no taxes. I ain't mad at him because you gotta think, how much taxes we really paying on the same dollar. Imagine this. Imagine if I got a business or a house and I leave the house in my son's name and the house appreciate, whatever that house appreciate for my son got to pay taxes on it. But if you learn how to play the debt game, the business game, you learn how to leave your kids assets without them having to pay taxes on those assets. Because you're going to pay income tax, then you're going to pay state tax, then your kids going to get taxed on the money that you done saved. That's after you done been taxed on it. Like, that's crazy. You just got to figure out how to play the game. And we ain't playing the game because the shit ain't fun. It ain't glamorous. It ain't Gucci. It ain't Prada. It ain't Fendi. You know what I'm saying? You really got to sit down and learn some shit. This is so good. I'm going to have to say this because I'm finna get full. Yeah, we got to think. We got to think a little bit better than what we thinking. But it ain't your fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't nobody's fault right now. But it's set up for us to be slow. The system set up for us to be slow. Not to think outside the box. Not to be creative and come up with ways to not have to pay more taxes. Because you already paying taxes. People think it's like patriotic to pay taxes. Every time you go to the gas station, you paying taxes. Every time you buy a loaf of bread, you paying taxes. You want to buy some spring water from the grocery store, you paying taxes. So you got to understand that. Like, you being patriotic just by living in America. You being patriotic just by paying your light bill, your water bill, like all that regular basic stuff. That's patriotic. The rest of this, like, I'm trying to keep as much as I can. If I'm being honest with you, like, you can have your 401k. I'm not telling you not to. I'm not telling you to go out and to get rid of your 401k. What I'm telling you is that it's a better way. Thank you for the light. It's a better way than a retirement plan based off of somebody else's like system that you don't even know if it really worked for you. Like, a lot of people just go along with shit. Like, question it. Like, why do I need a 401k? What's the real purpose of a 401k? For most people, a 401k is for retirement purposes. But did you know a 401k wasn't designed for a retirement purpose? That's not what it was designed for. It was designed as like a savings account. In a savings account, in the sense of later when taxes go down, I will withdraw this money. But taxes stopped going down. Taxes started going up. But pensions went away. And when pensions went away, people needed some form of security in the sense of retirement. That's where your 401k come in at. Then employers got even smarter because they know that people are like worried about retirement, so they start matching you up to 6% or something like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, do that if that's comfortable for you. Do that, but don't just do that. At least if you're gonna have a 401k, please have some type of, I'm gonna tell you, a life insurance policy that's got a cash value. I'm gonna preach on that because that's your, I know from what I've learned about financial products such as life insurance, like whole life term, IULs, annuities, all those things. Like, I had to learn about all those things when I went to become a life insurance agent. And I didn't become a life insurance agent to sell y'all life insurance or to sell anybody life insurance. I learned life insurance because I was trying to figure out my own financial strategy and solve my own generational wealth building problem that I was having. My wealth building problem was, I was getting, let's just say I go work at a hospital, because y'all know. So I go work at a hospital. I'm not going to stay there because my mind said no. I already know that in order for me to increase my income, I'm going to have to go to a different hospital. So that means I'm not working there 5 years. In order to get the match that most facilities offer, you got to stay at that place for 5 years. So I'm putting in money into these 401ks when I quit this job and go work somewhere else. If I'm not there for 5 years, I quit, I lose that match, right? If I lose the match, the money really shows you how much it is not, because then you still got to get taxed on it. And because I was young, even younger than I am now, I was young with a kid, like as a single parent, it was always some time where I needed my money. Like, so then I get penalized because I'm not 59 and a half. I get penalized because it hasn't been taxed. Had I purchased a life insurance policy with a cash value, I would have only needed like 3 to 5 year stretches to be able to support myself without having an emergency. That's more realistic, because if I do a 3 to 5 year stretch, then I got a couple $1,000s I can borrow on top of my emergency fund. But I didn't know any of this because it wasn't being taught to me. So now that I know, I'm telling y'all, like, instead of doing a 401k, just do a cash value life insurance policy that will allow you to have a cash, like you can borrow the cash from the life insurance agency or the life insurance company, and it's not considered income, so you're not being taxed on it. So what you can do is you can increase your life insurance policy so high that your monthly, let's just say you got about a $5,000 monthly income coming in, and so you say, okay, well, out of that $5,000, we just use the numbers, I got an extra $2,000 that I don't have allocated to anything. You could literally take that $2,000, put it in a life insurance policy. Now, you might not be able to use it for the first couple of years, but you'll be able to use that $2,000. And because it's considered life insurance, if you're doing business, this is back to business. Now, this might not be for everybody, but even if you're not doing business, but specifically if you're doing business, your life insurance policies come before it, like it's part of your business expense. If you're not doing business, then you can still put the money there, and when you need to use it, you could just borrow against it, but it still would be beneficial. Like, the idea would do it under a business, because you're trying to not have income that can be taxed. So when you're not doing business, then your earned income is taxable. So when I'm telling you this, it would be beneficial for you to have an at-home business. So when you borrow money or when you doing certain business moves, you don't get taxed on that business move, because the employee is getting taxed. I hope that didn't confuse y'all. If it did, that wasn't my intention. But just know, employees getting taxed, business owners aren't getting taxed. Business owners have life insurance policies that they contribute to, and when they need money, they use either their life insurance policy as leverage. Some of them can use their, like if they're big people, like famous people, they can use their brand as leverage. But if you don't have a brand, your leverage is going to be the money that you got in your life insurance policy. But that's what I do instead of, like, that's what I would be putting my money in instead of a life insurance policy, based off of what I know now. Because now I know that if an emergency come up, what you think you got, you ain't got. You can leave it there. If you comfortable enough, you can leave it there. But what I know is most Americans don't have enough money for an emergency. And if you ain't got enough money for an emergency, if you got money in your 401k, you're going to pull it out. And you're going to get taxed and penalized, because you're not going to be old enough, and it's not going to have been taxed because it came out of your pre-tax income. So if that's the case, the money that you really think you got less than, and you're going to need more. You're going to need more money than what you have. So I would just advise you to go, hey, what's going on? I was just finna get off. I was just sitting here talking about 401ks and life insurance and eating my dinner. I'm finna go have to get some pizza for my son and his friends. I'm sleepy, y'all. I just pulled up on this sushi spot, and had some miso soup and some shrimp. What is it? Shrimp tempura, however you say it. And so now I'm good and full. Gotta have life insurance if it's possible. I think it's more important than, oh, it's finna start raining. I think it's more important than a 401k. Like, a lot of people get caught up in the 401k because that's what these employers are pushing. But I would say, if I was like strapped for cash and I didn't have enough money to do both, I would pick life insurance, because it's gonna be beneficial sooner. You can benefit from it sooner than you would be a 401k. If you're not close to 60, like, a 401k is good, for a long, it's okay. I wouldn't even say good, but it's all right, excuse me, for a long-term play. But it's not necessarily ideal for those that are young and have young families that might need their money sooner, than 59 and a half. Ooh, look at that, we got a parking spot. Ooh, birds, you better move. You're gonna get hit. Oh my goodness, I would hate to hit you. Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of people in here. I should have came over here first before I said that. Ate my let me see, can I tap on this phone? I should have came here before I ate my food, so I could have just ran in here and grabbed it. Let me turn my phone. I need to tap. Health, mind with wealth. Yes. Can you borrow against your life insurance? Yes. And that's what I was saying. You can borrow your life against your life insurance policy and then not be, I know who I'm talking to. It cannot be, you won't get penalized. If you borrow again, if you withdraw your 401k, you finna get penalized on it. Is that the right one? I think, okay. I'm turning on my Wi-Fi. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get these kids. My bad. I'm trying not to have to come back out, so I was trying to get these kids some food to eat real quick. It's possible. That's 62. That's 67 because. Oh yeah. See, now I ain't even looking for, like, I hope I get not life insurance, excuse me. I hope Social Security be around. I just feel like I don't want to depend on Social Security, because I feel like it might not even be there. Let me put y'all down real quick, because I'm still trying to. I don't want to depend on it too much, because I'm like, shoot, it might not even be available by the time we get, see, I'm like, that'll be like another 20 something years for me. 22, 27 years. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to make sure this phone can do. Oh yeah, it's connected. We good. Okay. We finna go ahead and see if we can get these kids. Let me get these kids something, and they sent me a letter to see what I might be doing in the year. You'll be 62. You're gonna pull out. I would get my Social Security at 62. I sure would. Do you have to have like certain requirements? Like, at 62, do you have to have like, hold on, my bad, y'all. Do you have to, at 62, do you have to like put in any kind of request to say I'm gonna do it at 62, or do you just have to basically wait? If you decide that you don't want to do it at 62, like if you say I want to wait to 67, do you have to say, okay, I'm gonna put in a request and tell them I don't want it this year, I want it when I'm 67? Okay. let's go in here and get these kids some pizza real quick. Ooh. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hey, Kristen. I know I got y'all real close now. We finna walk in the Little Caesars real quick. I can turn y'all around. My son got his little friend coming over. You put in the request 6 months before you turn 62. Also, you can change your mind after a year to get back on the waiting period to 67. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Can I get just like a regular pepperoni? No, that's good. Y'all got some already done? There were like 8 babies that had been born, and this man. What kind? An extra pepperoni. How much is that? I'll get that one. The extra pepperoni one. Yeah, I don't have to wait for it. Yeah, I can get that one. And then by the end, the main girl. Wait, you want me to tell you that? Sure, go ahead. I'm not gonna watch it. Need to try to keep this stuff good no matter what. Oh, this ain't for me. This for these kids. Thank you. You can take that. That's no problem. This ain't for me. That was quick. I just in and out of there. Hold on, y'all. I had to get that for my son and his friend over. My son's friend came over, so I was like, let me just grab them something that's easy. And I mean, this ain't that. This a little pepperoni. He said it had extra pepperoni, so for 2 people, that'll be enough for both of them because it's already a pizza at the house. That'll be enough for both of them for the rest of the night, and then I'll make breakfast, and then it'll be time for his friend to go. So I was gonna take them to the movies, but it's been storming here, y'all, and so if I take them, the last time we went to the movies, the movie started messing up when it was thundering and lightning and carrying on outside. So I told them we're not going to the movies. They can play video games and do all that other stuff at the house. I'm finna go to sleep and leave them up probably because I'd have been up a lot longer than I'm sure both of them. But yeah, I was actually going to say I did a semester back. Let me see. She said I did a semester but hated OR, so I'm back in pharmacy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I be telling people you never know, honestly, and don't feel no type of way about it, Kristen. That pizza do smell good. Same here. Ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. Let me tell you, I don't blame you because I had the opportunity to go to pharmacy tech school when I was in the Navy. I didn't want to go to pharmacy tech school because I didn't want to spend, it was like more time in school, and so surgical tech just ended up working out for me. But yeah, oh shoot, I don't blame you. Like, I ain't even lying. I don't blame you. I don't blame you because, you know, at least you knew up front instead of going into it. And I wish most people could just kind of experience the OR before they go into it. Oh, I loved it. Now, let me tell you, Zaya, this it. I'm finna open my windows and I'm finna have my fan on. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm finna grab some wine. I'm finna grab some wine real quick, and it's gonna be a whole vibe, honey. It's finna be. I got candles. It's a whole thing, and I'ma just be by myself. I'ma just be there by myself. That's it. It'd be a real vibe if I had some company, huh? You better get out the road trying to be cute. Yeah, so I ain't mad at it. Like the weather here for the last couple of days, the last couple of weeks, I'm gonna say at least 2 weeks, it's been straight rain. Straight rain. And I ain't like, I'm cool with the rain, y'all. I'm cool with it. He's talking about, yes indeed. I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna have to get out here and mingle a little bit since she's single. She's single. They say I got to get out my city. They say I'm in the city. I need to get out of the city and explore. But I'm gonna tell y'all, when y'all dating, like, tell me, do you like dating people different than you, or do you like dating people that are similar to you? Because I think I like dating people that are like similar to me in most, like most. Not too much, like not the same, like not we the exact same, but maybe we listen to, like, we know the same jokes, you know, the same movies, you know what I'm saying? Like that. I think I'll be looking for a younger wife. You want somebody younger? Well, I'm a woman, desire. I don't know if I want too much of a young. Like, I think I can go 5 years younger if I had to in men. But I done dated men that's been like 10 and 15 years older than me. So I like that too, because they're more like catering or whatever. You married your high school sweetheart? That's sweet. I would have had that opportunity, but you know, we just embrace and we just play the hand we dealt. I've been divorced for 2 years. I'm not ready yet. No, you're not, girl. Sit down somewhere. You definitely not. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing yet, girl. Don't do nothing yet. Just wait a minute. I've been single for a minute. I've been dating, entertaining, and like, yeah, I'm enjoying. The last one I really enjoyed, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna even front. Ain't no cap. How the kids be like, no cap. But you know, you gotta let people be who they are. Like, don't be frustrated with people. Don't get mad at people. Like just let people live their life, because we all here to enjoy life. So just don't get mad at people for, you know, if they feel like they're not. If you meet somebody and they're not ready, like, just get on that space. At least they told you they're not ready. Just, you know, heal from whatever. Because when you interact with people, I feel like you will end up having some kind of trauma. If it's not trauma, but you'll have some kind of, like, I don't know the word to call it. It's not trauma, but if y'all don't agree and you got to go your separate ways, it's a healing process that needs to occur, I would say. And it doesn't mean that people have to enjoy, get to know yourself. Exactly. It doesn't mean that you know anything the other person is bad. Like, the other person might be bad just because one person not ready. The other person might be just, you know, go do your thing, go work on yourself. You'll meet somebody better. They might meet somebody. You never really know. Like, I just be enjoying life. I be grateful for opportunities that I be having lately, y'all, because even though, let's just say I met somebody a couple, like, it's been almost a year now, and even though it didn't work out, I really had like a really great experience with that person. Even though we just, like, that person might have wanted Burger King and I might have wanted Taco Bell, or, you know, it just didn't work out exactly like how I would have wanted it to. But at the end of the day, the experience was definitely like worth it. And it wasn't one of them, y'all ever had a breakup? Like, I ain't never really broke up with somebody or stopped talking to somebody where it wasn't a full-on like argument, or it was like very low vibrational. So this one was different for me, because it was like, it wasn't no arguing or nothing. Like, I ain't finna argue with you, you ain't finna argue with me, and we just both went our separate ways. My plan is over, just observe. Yeah, I just like having fun, y'all. Like, but I have to have fun. Like, if I wanna hang out, we hanging out. If I wanna drink, I wanna drink. If I wanna, like, I just wanna be around people like that's cool with me being me. Like, if you finna judge me and all that, we can't. And it's hard sometimes, you know, when you're in relationships, for people to be completely like themselves. People don't know how to be themselves. People get like, they be wanting to put on their front and stuff. Like, I just be being me, y'all. I don't be playing on, because I'm gonna forget the lie. I'm gonna forget all of it. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, can I have a bottle of Sutter Home Red Moscato? Yeah, people must keep going, especially when one's younger. You gotta keep going even if you're not younger, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I hope I can tap here, y'all. I might not even be able to tap. Hold on. I ain't got my card. Hold on. I've been tapping, y'all. I gotta see if I can tap. I paid for the other food. Let me see if I can pay with this card. I've been tapping. Let me see if she'll let me tap it. But I'm gonna have to transfer it. But yeah, you just have to kind of enjoy the experience and don't. I didn't understand what people were saying. Don't have no expectations. Don't have like wait. Yeah, I'm at the liquor store. Do y'all? Can I tap? Can I tap? Oh great, I can tap. Yeah, I'm at a liquor store. He's talking about you order wine at drive-thru. Is it still on? Can you see it? Let me see it. Okay. His oh yes, it did it. Okay. Yeah, I'm at the like little corner store because I ain't feel like going back to. I could have went to Publix, but I ain't going to Publix because I ain't getting out of the car. Yeah, I probably should have some, and I had some yesterday. Thank you. I had some yesterday. I'm so behind. You might not be, girl. I stayed in the semi. It's not hood, but I'm borderline hood over here. It's borderline. We got 2 drive-through like liquor stores, but it's a Publix right here, and then it's a couple of not Wendy's, the Walmart's behind me. And I could have went there. You ain't had a drink in 2 years. Don't worry about it. I'm drinking enough for me and you, honey. Don't worry about it. I'm catching us up, both of us up. I promise you. I promise you. I had started. This man is peeing, y'all. Oh my God, this is outrageous. He definitely peeing. He peeing, and this a whole automotive store here on the side of the little store. He peeing outside. That's crazy. Yeah, you. He peeing. But you don't need to have no wine. I need to. Well, I ain't gonna say I need to stop because I'm enjoying my like off time to myself. Life is good right now, so I'm definitely gonna enjoy my wine. And I finna sit outside in the rain, girl. Okay, oh my God, he outside peeing like he ain't think. So really, I'ma just give him the benefit of the doubt. He probably wasn't expecting nobody to come that way. The way that I just came here, like it's 7:23 in the afternoon somewhere else. Yeah, but I'm borderline, y'all. Like I ain't hood, but I'm borderline like. You might not, depending on where you come from, you might be a little nervous. Life is too short, Angel. That's what I be telling people. I done been all over this country, and I promise you, it's the weirdest. It's I enjoy some of the like simplest things. Yeah, it's sweet too, just a little bit. If I don't have wine, I have tequila, but I can't get like tequila tipsy because my son friend over, so I'm trying to like stay. Responsible. But yeah, it's Saturday here. I actually work. Y'all don't realize this. Just because I'm not in the OR don't mean that I don't be working. So I still be working on like my website. Well, I ain't working on my website today. My website is down. So now I got to they should be back up probably by tomorrow. But I work on my website. Focus. He had some looking. Who had some looking? She said focus, right? I need to focus on this road. I'm almost to where I need to be at. I forgot what I was telling y'all. Trying to read these things. I can't believe that man was just standing out there in the middle of that road peeing like that. Now that's something. What time is it? Okay, so we didn't do too bad. I said I was going to talk to y'all while I was out. Zayef, and this pizza is not mine. This pizza, I had balance hood. I guess you can call it. I wouldn't consider myself hood, but where like, the thing is, if I was to move into a different neighborhood, I would end up being in like a HOA to get the space that I want. But like I would be in a neighborhood. I don't want to be in a neighborhood because I want my chickens, I want my garden, I want all that. So you kind of have to find little pockets of areas that have like they're nice enough, but these areas aren't HOAs, so they're almost like borderline rednecks to like low income. They might consider some of these places low income, but this is like right up my alley because I like to be around normal people that don't worry about how long your lawn is and why you got chickens in the backyard and stuff. Like, I don't want to be bothered with you. You worried about the wrong things. All right, you guys. We ain't talking about that. Did we talk about anything Surgical said? She said, I see. Yeah, today is just a regular day for me. Like, oh, that's what I was saying. Like, I just be having other stuff going on. I braided some hair this weekend. I've been working on, what else did I do? I done did all kind of stuff. Hold. Let me say rain. Stop one. Yeah, no, it was already thundering here earlier. I'm surprised it the sun kind of tried to peek his head out, but it was raining a few minutes ago. Cooking shrimp Alfredo. Oh, that sounds good. You need to be live streaming that. Y'all, y'all should go. Don't go follow me. I was gonna say go follow me on TikTok, but you can go follow me on TikTok. I'm really disappointed that I can't go live on TikTok. He enjoyed some liquor. I don't mind liquor. Like, I just haven't been drinking liquor. I wouldn't consider this wine liquor. I think like liquor is like tequila, Crown, Hennessy. I don't really drink too much of that. Why? Why what? Why what, yeah? Not. Oh, it's, yeah. Not too quiet, not too noisy. It's quiet here though. I'm finna go in here and like, I'm pretty sure they're now in that game. It ain't quiet in my house if they in there laughing and giggling and carrying on. Y'all, I'm yawning. Why? Alright, y'all, I'm finna head out. Y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. I was just checking in. Being key. Trying to be key. Low key. Alright, I'm finna catch y'all. I'm finna take these boys this pizza. It's already went in there, so I'm pretty sure they like not hungry, but they got another one now just in case. Y'all be safe out here. If y'all in Florida, stay dry, because honey, it's been raining and I've been getting ate up by mosquitoes. I'll catch y'all. Yes, thank y'all. Enjoy the night. Good night, y'all. I'll probably catch y'all sometime probably during the week. Bye, you guys.